Go see the movie. Listen to me. Go see the movie. Let me tell you, if you were worried about James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy comedy oversaturating this film, it doesn't. There was literally one scene when I was watching this movie where I was like, oh, I'm watching a James Gunn film, and this scene is right out of Guardians of the Galaxy. In the context of the film and with the characters that were involved in that scene, it made sense and it didn't take away from the film. It didn't feel out of place, and the whole film isn't saturated like that. It was a good scene and it was well placed. The vibe of this movie is a mixture. I think the world that's created by James Gunn is a world that's very close to Christopher Reeve's Superman. It's very much that world that we're inhabiting. But David Corenswet isn't doing a Christopher Reeve Superman. He's doing a Superman that I would more closely connect to Superman the animated series. But you could go through certain eras and issues of the comic book and be like, okay, he's embodying these type of interpretations of Superman. When he was saying that All Star Superman was a big influence, you can definitely get that vibe from how David Corenswet carries himself and how he interacts with the other characters. It's very much that. Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor is some of the best stuff in this movie, but also it is some of the movie's drawbacks because, like I said, everything outside of David Corenswet feels like a Christopher Reeve era Superman, and Lex Luthor and this feels like a Gene Hackman slash Kevin Spacey type of Superman. And in some scenes, it works really, really well. And in other scenes, it to me was a little heavy handed. And like any movie, there's some positives with this movie and there's some negatives with this movie. And the negatives I can't really talk about without getting into spoilers, but none of the negatives to me make this a bad film or are so glaring that it disrupts the enjoyment of the film. This is a good film. It's a well-made film, and it's a Superman film through and through. It's a Superman film. Now, once this movie officially comes out and more people can see it, we can get into spoilers. And there's a couple of things I really want to say about this movie and what this movie represents that many people are not going to like, and it's going to start a good debate. And I'm ready for the good debate, but I'm gonna wait till it comes out so people have a chance to see it first, and then we can get into it. But go see it.